Theme song
2.0.
You know, by 2020, they predicted every person would have a Wiimote in a holster on their belt. It'd be part of their everyday life. That's why it had a speaker built into it, because Nintendo actually programmed an AI that lays dormant in every Wiimote, and they're waiting to wake them up like a sleeper cell.
You know what this sleeper cell will do?
What?
Buy and play Animal Crossing.
Probably. No, they all
It
activate.
has been done.
They all
That's it.
activate and form a living garden for Miyamoto. Just Japanese people showing up and becoming furniture and his shit.
Yeah, Pikmin. It's just like all the different little colored heads and shit as just different ethnicities.
Yeah.
It's just like, we're all gonna go work for fucking Miyamoto.
Oh no.
Miyamoto's garden in the shade. There's Balloon Boys up top. I don't know if you could maybe chuck some of the little fat kid. Oh, holy shit, he can Chunko do a chin up? Just
Doesn't look
a
like it.
hang and drop. That's not bad considering the amount of lower quadrant weight he's carrying. Ah, fuck.
Excellent. This is exactly what I needed in my life.
You see, like, fat
Aw.
dude?
What I bounce off him.
No, that's Sonic. Wario weighs a metric ton. Anything that heavy just cartwheeling into you, you know, the catch is gonna be rough. It's a little bit like some of the modern fucking, you know, real heavyweight wrestlers who can do some of the, like, you know, lighter shit because they aren't just like fucking, you know, galoot bodybuilders. Watching them do, like, a front flip plancha onto a guy who's maybe a little lighter. It's just like, because when someone in wrestling does a big flip onto you, you do what's called catching them, which is where you stand in the way and you catch the flying pile of dude meat and stop them from just, you know, doing something tragic like careening into the ground.
Has anyone ever, like, just gone nope?
Yep, constantly.
Alright.
And sometimes it's done like to be part of the fucking thing. Like
Right.
that's that, you know, some people's, like, you know, characters that, like, they're a smart, they're an in-ring general, they're clever, so they'll just get out of the way. You know, they'll be like, oh no, I knew you were gonna do that fucking moonsault thing because you're small and you have to throw your whole body at me, so I'm just gonna move. Sometimes it happens accidentally, where maybe an instinct just clicks and you sort of shift a little bit. And you can look that up. Like, there are some fairly, I don't know what fucking moonsaulting into the bombs is gonna do, Aaron.
I didn't know if there were bombs or not.
Like, oh god, what was it? I think Road Dogg completely dropped, like, I might be wrong on the names, but I think Road Dogg completely dropped fucking, Cody Rhodes doing a moonsault off the top of a cage once.
Ooh.
Just got out, yeah, just, The Miz is pretty much famous for not catching people really very well. And, like, you have to catch people. Otherwise, someone's doing a flying front flip and landing ass first on, like, the outside. And, you know, that hurts.
Yeah.
Like, you injure yourself that way.
So I imagine a lot of the craft of a lot of this is avoiding injuries.
Yeah, the art of professional wrestling is making stuff that doesn't hurt look like it fucking kills.
Right.
And, like, there is a lot that's just gonna fucking hurt. And the metal of professional wrestling, yeah, but, like, you know, like, take the titty slapping, for instance. Now, you can slap the unearthly shit out of my tits. It'll hurt, but I'm not gonna get, like, a fucking concussion. I'm not gonna be crippled.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have black and blue titties for a couple of days. And, like, that's the hardcore aspect of pro wrestling. That's where you demonstrate how badass you are, is you let, you know, a Japanese guy just slap the motherfucking shit out of those. You know, there's lots of things like that on the human body where, you know, you can do a lot of fucking hurty damage, but not long-term actual, gotta worry about that damage. And then there's stuff that's, he fucking sticks the landing!
This game is fucking cosmic.
Details, baby. There's the details, man.
Really upset I never played this back in the day.
Yeah.
See, there's secrets you can go, or you can keep going. For once, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, man. That's what I've been wanting to see, like, every time. Like,
So I know that's where the other treasures are. The one that doesn't have a fucking, like, path is the one I decide, of course.
100%. And there's noted pro wrestler Terry Funk, who once got kicked by a horse in the middle of a match and said, "I'll kick your ass, horse."
Are they fighting in a barn?
Yes. Yeah, well, at stables.
Okay.
Yeah, so he wasn't fighting a horse, which, like,
I'm
believe
kind
it or
of
not,
upset that he wasn't.
No, the thing is, that is not someone. If someone came into the comments and said, "No, Terry Funk actually one time did wrestle a horse," I wouldn't even double check that. I'd be like, "Oh, of course, Natch." You know, I can't remember what it was. It was one of his.
Oh,
you know, fucking God, the game.
Fucking God.
Like, one of his interviews where he just complained about how nobody ever catches him. Like, and you'll see, like, this 50, 60-year-old fucking Terry Funk climb a ladder and, like, ECW and shit, do a moonsault off of it, and then just hit the ground on the outside. And, like, I mean, I sort of understand why that happens, because you just look at Terry Funk and you think, well, it's Terry Funk. You know, nothing, if I don't catch him, nothing will happen because it's Terry Funk. But, like, apparently all these years,
like, I don't think my brain
really hurting.
I don't think my brain can comprehend the fucking persona of Terry Funk while I'm also piloting a fucking Wario submarine where the nose shoots torpedoes.
A Wamarine.
It's just, yeah. It's a lot to take in everything at once. This is 2020, baby. Funk and Warriors are here. This is amazing.
Terry Funk does have some Wario-ish qualities. All right. And Terry Funk's a wrestler who had his first retirement match the year I was born. Come on, you little whorebag. Yeah, all right. I'd have been so bummed out if you hadn't gotten into the clearly important secret passageway. Oh.
Tilt controls suck nuts.
Like, things like this are the sort of worst application of them. You know, when... Okay, Wario has 100% stolen Peach's actual shoes.
He wears them. You know he does.
I hope that's what he does. Like, if he's just putting them on and dancing around...
He puts garlic paste in them. You know he does.
Provided he's not fucking wanking into him.
Oh,
really
he's fucking it.
Where I'm at.
He's fucking the garlic paste.
Oh, well, no. That's the thing that I expressly wanted to not be the reality.
You think a man like Wario would not be fucking garlic pasty shoes? You crazy.
I suppose if I had to guess whether Wario was going to try and squeeze the shoes on or whether he was going to fuck the shoes, I mean, look, let's face it. He's the kind of guy that I think would be kind of open about wearing ladies' shoes, but not so open about fucking ladies' shoes, especially ladies' shoes that he didn't acquire through, you know, normal means, buying them off some kind of cam girl or some shit.
I know you're gonna come back. There you are.
I can't tell if it's good or bad to be horny by feet, because, like, you could just go outside and see feet, you know?
I'd imagine that would be a bad thing.
Yeah, because it's not like if you're at the bus stop, you can just wank. You know, that's that thing.
It's uncomfortable being horny when you don't want to.
Yeah, no, I will fucking shout this to the ends of the goddamn world. I don't want to be horny all the fucking time. It's really weird. Just, you know, there are people out there who are just happy being kind of fucking horny when they're just, like, at work or some shit.
Dude,
you know?
The ship is taking damage. Like, visible damage.
Lost fucking the wings. His nose is fucked.
Game
Tilt
is
harder, boy.
Game is hectic.
Right? Okay.
Gonna guess like a boss.
See, this is what I mean, like, about, you know, fucking modern games is able to do more shit. Like, in the olden days, a game that did exactly this and a game that did the shit that Wario was doing were two different games. Like, you had to buy two games. You had to buy R-Type and you had to buy, like, fucking Mario. And, you know, now, you know, like, these days, it's just like, oh, fuck yeah, do you want to have, like, a whole section that's just, like, fucking R-Type? It's like, yeah. I actually like that as a... I think there are real fun, you know, rail shooter moments and stuff like this are real fun things to add to a fucking game.
I agree.
I like the opposite of stealth sections.
Yeah. And when they put a stealth section in fucking Star Fox Zero, that was fun. No, it wasn't.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because I forgot about that, because we were in the Chicken Walker as well,
Yeah.
which made it extra stupid.
It was...
And it was exclusively using the awful-looking controls that that game had that ruined it.
That game was terrible.
Just let me change the fucking controls to the thumbstick. Some absolute dent, I remember, complained, like, you can change the controls. And it's like, no. I changed them as to whether they're just on all the time or whether I hold a button to use them.
Yeah, that's not...
Fucking idiot. Like, that's not...
It's not what we want.
Yeah. And rotating a Wiimote with one wrist action is different.
It's
to
also was
rotating
the
a
fucking Wii U and it was the tablet.
Yeah.
You had to fucking throw the tablet around. Which is big and heavy.
Well, it's a micro movement of my wrist or a macro movement of both shoulders to shift my fucking arms around.
Ooh. Okay.
Things like that just need to be around, you know? Like, I figure, like, once we're, you know, we got, like, electric cars that drive themselves and shit, we can start getting creative, you know?
That man's blowing his load.
That guy's horny for feet. See, that's the problem, is he's, like, sitting there and then he sees feet. And he's just like, oh, fuck yeah.
I love it. This game is pure bliss.
Like, I'm horny for women in the shower. And you can't just see those when you're out, you know? Like, I'm not just, like, at the Maya and then there's just, like, a chick in the shower.
You've obviously never been to the secret shower
The
store.
secret Maya for their wealthiest of clients. Oh, fuck yeah.
Aw.
It's like fucking Raiders of the Lost Ark, but Wario controls the ball. Shit, this is like Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh.
Yes! It's
That's
like
awesome.
that Weird Al movie, UHF.
Wait, what?
Didn't we watch that?
No?
Oh.
I can't remember.
Alright, no, I'm probably thinking of somebody else.
Yeah, no, we never watched the Weird Al movie.
There's a Weird Al movie called, well, I mean, in Australia it was called The Vidiot, because, like, UHF wasn't, like, in Australia, our ultra-high frequency channels were, like, Bris 31 and stuff, so
Yeah.
for us, 31, like, because they had Melbourne 31, you know, Sydney 31, shit like that. You know, in the States, it's like, you know, the UHF has the fucking meaning. That's the gold fucking gun. So basically, Weird Al, like, fucking, I don't know, buys a shitty UHF channel from, like, some rich uncle or some shit. And, yeah. That's the
Okay.
movie. And it has, fucking Kramer in it.
Is it bad?
No, it's actually a solid movie.
Oh,
like,
wow.
It's a Weird Al comedy, so, you
Like,
know.
how does Weird Al act? I've never seen him. Is he just Weird Al?
Basically, well, imagine, like, an Adam Sandler movie if you weren't worried Adam Sandler was legitimately retarded throughout the whole. Like, it's basically that. Like, that's basically what we're dealing with. It's you know, it's a kind of screwball guy. There's a woman in there somewhere. There's, like, you know.
You fuck knuckle.
Well,
They put an enemy there. That's fucking rude.
I think they're gonna do, Aaron, just, like, hand you treasure.
No,
Do
but
the bombs
like
reset? Guess we're gonna find out.
bomb platforms are kind of.
Oh, look at that. It went under, and now it's gonna.
Oh.
Oh. I'm disappointed that didn't crush you. Nope.
Oh, they do not.
No upsies for Aaron.
You're already dealing with the bomb platform that's gonna disappear pretty quick.
But yeah, so the video started with Weird Al having a dream sequence of him at the start of Raiders of the Lost Ark, but he gets run over by the ball instead.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that scene. That twinkles
I might have
my
shown it to
brain.
you on. I swear we've discussed this, so I've probably shown it to you on like YouTube or some shit.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a solid little comedy. It actually was the source of like a real early fucking oral meme that me and my brother used to sort of like harass each other. Like, cause there's a moment where there's a bunch of like, cause you know, the idea is this UHF channel like shares a building with like karate school and a bunch of other shit.
Right.
And there's a moment where like, you know, they're defeating the villains and the karate guys are all hidden in a supply closet and someone opens, like, one of the villains opens the supply closet and just a bunch of karate guys go, supplies! And then kick the shit out of it. And so that resulted in this thing of me and my brother, you know, just prefacing whatever violence
With supplies.
we were about. Yeah, we were like, whatever completely undue, unfair violence we were about to visit upon each other by shouting, supplies! Now that I think about it, actually, we had a lot of those. Like, just... And, like, none of it was ever thought out. Like, it's not like we ever thought, okay, we've got to make this fair by warning, you know, anybody or anything. It was just funnier.
Unprefaced violence is just funny.
Well,
to
not that
kids.
you know, it was unprovoked, but, you know, the weird little vocalizations we had at the front,
Yeah.
that was the part that just wasn't really exactly discussed, but wound up kind of being, you know, because now that I'm really thinking about it, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of those fucking things. A lot of the early fucking, you know, the oral tradition of memes that me and my brother had came from just things we'd shout before, you know, something that hit you.
Yeah. Gives you that split second, and that's the best thing because there's so much emotion in that split second.
No, it's the moment of anticipation. And the moment of anticipation is always glorious. Oh no! It's just, yep.
Rock and roll. Oh yeah.
I probably did the most, but I do maintain my brother did the most severe ones. Not always on purpose, but, you know, I never threw scissors at my brother.
He throws scissors at you?
Yeah, I still have the scar in my elbow.
Ah.
He got... Okay, first of all, it wasn't just the scissors. It was the good scissors, which is like, that's, you know, that's unacceptable violence. That's an escalation. That's not just fucking firebombing a cunt. That's busting out the good nukes.
That's eye-taking violence.
No, because, like, here's what happened. He reached into the sewing machine. He grabbed out the good scissors. And the good scissors were those really long ones, you know, because they were, like, mum's scissors that she'd use to cut, like, fabric and shit.
Yeah.
And so, you know, out come the fucking good scissors. And I, you know, quote, knew, unquote, that Ben wasn't gonna throw fucking scissors at me. He decided, because he was a bit younger at the time, to just not think about the future or consequences. And proceeded to throw them at me. Now, by pure astonishing space fluke, his elbow, shoulder, and hand all lined up perfectly. And the scissors hurtled toward me, perfectly flipping end over end like you see in the fucking movies.
Oh.
And they opened mid-flight.
Ooh.
And I, still with the dumbstruck fucking stare on my face, just moved my arm up, and they would have hit me like somewhere just above the right eye had I not done that.
Yeah.
And they flew into my elbow and stuck there. It went in about maybe a centimeter, and fortunately did that thing where it just sort of parted material without specifically puncturing, ripping, or fucking anything important up.
Yeah.
So it was just in there, and That was one. You know when your brother fucks up and knows that this has just escalated beyond anything they were prepared for?
Yeah.
Like, there's a great video online of a kid throwing a fucking ping pong paddle at his older brother and hits him in the dick. And it's a really good shot. And the little kid just starts that insane high-pitched Australian kid scream.
Yeah.
Because he knows. He knows that now...
The retaliations are
the
coming.
retaliation is not only going to be vicious, but it's going to be even more vicious than normal because you got a solid fucking shot in. Yeah, so Ben just, like, immediately fucking ran away. I was honestly too... Like, I knew that, like, you don't throw scissors at people by that age. I was like, the scissors to the face is more than, you know...
That's a bit much.
Yeah. Like, that's take out a fucking eye territory. And, you know, it's all fun and games until exactly that. That's the fucking saying. That was just blew my fucking mind. I'm there like, you know, I had scissors in me, which was, again, just something I was not familiar with. Yeah, let's look at the little fucking, there's a little weird little fucking wrinkle in my elbow that is not part of the normal elbow wrinklery. That's where the scissors were. I mean, with me, it was all on that fucking keep it to a level where I won't get in trouble for doing it. You know?
Yeah.
But I suppose there were one or two times where I fucking... I think it was a paperweight. And I basically threw the paperweight at my brother with the expectation that it was not gonna fucking hit him. And then, again, somehow, you know, without even trying, the elbow, shoulder, and wrist all line up. And, you know, fucking Nimrod takes the fucking paperweight and just gets it to perfectly line up.
Oh, you cunt! Man, this is hard.
Yeah. Gets it to perfectly line up with my brother's nose. And it was meant to be a fake throw that was gonna, like, miss him, and my brother was gonna know that I tried to throw something at him, and that would upset him, but I wouldn't get in trouble for throwing something at my brother. Instead, I just sat there and, with zero prompt whatsoever, threw a heavy paperweight at my brother's face. And that's a tough thing to explain to Mum. No, I didn't mean to do that. Because it's just, you know, to any sane viewer, it was just raw, premeditated malice. I can still see it. Like, in my head, I can still fucking see the fucking... And, like, you know from the second it's left your hands, it's like, oh, God, that's gonna fucking... That hasn't hooked left or right, you know? Here.
I don't know what to do anymore.
This is what happens when women
I was
ask...
concentrating so hard on making it to the top, like I was fucking, you were just babbling, and I'm just trying to fucking tune out paperweight and face.
I knew you were having to think. That was why I was just talking like no fucking end. So what what's the delay between when you can turn around and or not?
You can do it pretty much instantly.
Okay.
So you've just got to get the rhythm down of...
Alright. I mean, I would love you to complete this sometime, this record, because this is horribly reminding of what happens when women ask me to make more noise during sex. Because otherwise I'm just dead silent, and I do recognize that that's strange and off-putting to a degree.
I did it again, Gabe.
Yeah, that's on you. That was an Aaron...
The problem is...
Not you. Okay.
It's my brain.
All right. Okay. We've nailed the culprit.
See, it's just, you get into such the
the
rhythm of braining. And then
I have exactly this doing trials in like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I'll tell myself, okay, don't push kick because it's DP with a fucking punch, don't DP with a kick. And then I'll just keep pushing kick because kick's the last button I fucking pressed. yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Did it?
Oh, fuck yeah. Now we can see titties.
That works.
No specs.
See, if you don't get it on the perfect rhythm of it coming back in, you'll go too far. So you just gotta do that 1, 2, 1, 2. And when it got to the top, it was just like, jump! The animation changes when you press the button. So my mind is like, am I looking left or right? Which one is it? I pressed right, but he's going left. Fuck! He put so much energy in the fucking
with a
act
green
of getting
cross
there.
on him is deceptive because my brain goes health. I have to touch them. I need to see what
100%
they do.
health.
Huh?
No, they're gonna hurt me.
I love that you touched the regular bombs, but you won't touch the possibly
I'll
health
touch 'em.
bombs.
There you go.
Right, well,
Now
well,
fish
yeah,
bit my
I'm
bottom.
not saying, you know, I had more reason to think those were health than you did to touch the other bombs. I reckon if you do a flipsy-upsies and bum drop that metal, you might be able to.
Drop the metal.
Yeah, over on the left. Like that
Oh,
metal,
right,
that
right,
metal
right.
hatch. I think that's enough height. You have to, yeah, you'd have to do the bottom.
I tried.
Oh, maybe you can't do it out of a flip.
I can't.
Yeah. Well,
It was
that
a
explains that.
good thought though.
I mean, that's kind of weird, because, like, really a somersault's just all ass.
Yeah.
Place where we can safely drop bottom. Like, what's the difference between the green heart fucking bombs and these? Like, why have that?
Maybe the green ones signify them moving.
I thought moving would signify that, but yeah, maybe you're right.
That's a bit of a stiff
That sucks.
kettle. Yo, was I on the right or the left of it?
You're on the right.
Ah.
Overshot by like maybe 2 centimeters of screen space.
Whoa!
This music isn't bad, but I'm not feeling it as much as I've been feeling the other ones. No.
More of a
I
relaxed
feel like I'm playing the Lion King mobile game.
Simba.
You must pay 15 light touching points to access the rest of the game. Yes.
Oh, a crawly space.
Fuck yeah.
It does sound like the Lion King, yeah. I was holding right. I'm not sure how you're just supposed to get into there. Oh, bombs.
This place's fucking ventilations ducts have more security than, you know, ventilation ducts in nuclear facilities.
Are you saying we should hire more men that look like Wario to guard facilities? Because I agree.
No, I think we should hire more, like, dwarves dressed as bomb monsters.
That too. We'll replace the Secret Service with Wario
money in
lookalikes. Like, imagine that. I'm the facer. I have to talk like him too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what can you order those guys to do? Because, like, they gotta take a bullet for you.
Like, do you get blitzed at 2 in the morning and like, guys, kiss each other? I'm the president. You have to do it. And they're like, joke's on you, sir. We're actually openly gay. And he's like,
Yeah. Suck each other off then.
just do something.
I mean, that basically happened in, House of Cards, the American version with, Kevin Fondles Spacey.
Did he like literally fondle someone in the show? Because that would be.
No, being a gay molester is a little bit trickier. Because, like, you can just do shit to women because they're small and weak. It's not the game. I mean, the game molested Brendan Fraser.
Did they?
Yeah. That was the whole thing about it.
Ah. Oh, Brandon.
This is the thing, like, you know, like raping me is a challenge. No? Drunk gay dudes grab my dick. And they don't always like little twinks either. Like, some of those are fucking enormous Samoan dudes. I do love, like, fucking front row sized gays, though, because they're fucking great when you've got people just, like, being fucking sleazy to women. Because, oh, they do not like that behavior role reversed. Oh. Like squeezing strange ass, do ya? That's someone you should meet. Yeah. Not fun, is it? You put a little work into respecting people's spaces. Awesome.
I like it when it goes fabada fabada.
It's great seeing the little pause moment when he was going through and seeing how much they've actually animated in that flip.
Yeah. Love the comical chase music and shooing.
Like, so much of this game, you know, again, like very little has changed since like the second Wario fucking Land game that we played. You know, like, so all they've done is just. You probably need to.
I needed to a bum drop from the top, but I didn't get enough momentum.
Yeah. No, like this is another one of those things where like nothing's fucking significantly altered. Like, you know, the life's in there. They're kind of like for this one, they got rid of the fucking enemies making you do shit. But like, you know, otherwise so much of it's still basically the same. It's just they fucking pack it full of, you know, really fun fucking character. And just, you know, the mundane becomes really entertaining when it feels like you're playing a Saturday morning cartoon. Yeah. I wonder how many rocks a gymnast could, like, kind of bust. Like, if they were that kind of shaly shit that sort of collapses when you squeeze it. You have half a heart left, so.
You'll be right. Oh, that's an electric man.
Oh, he's doing it!
He is dead.
Like
Oi.
Ian Malcolm's daughter in Jurassic Park 2. That was a dumb scene. Make this girl fucking gymnastics a velociraptor. Like, out a fucking window. Oh.
Tight. Uh-oh.
That's just hilarious. Well, at least you're on the right side, though.
Oh!
All right, come on. This has got to be. You got to be near it now.
Hey.
Oh, you know what this music sounds like? It sounds like something Paul Simon should be singing over. Like that. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, he beat the little golden guy. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, he was early on.
Oh, was that the little guy in the fucking ceiling with the fork? Was that the last area?
That was last area. Hot Roderick. All right. Is this going to be a race?
That was one of two fucking joke names I had for the Transformer Hot Rod. The other one, and I was prouder of this one, Hot Rod. Because he was a boy slut. It's just...
Let's go.
If this is a race, I'm going to, like, lose my shit.
Hot Roderick. Because the name's either fucking Rodney or Roderick. And I think Rodney is even a fucking shortening sort of Rodney.
It is.
Fuck yeah. What's the most masculine car we can imagine? A fist with a rocket attached. You gotta bum punch the hot rod! Punch the fucking things back at him. Okay, you're gonna have to punch that. Yeah, so you have to break his engine.
Yeah.
And then bum ram him.
If it wasn't tilts. Oh.
No! Jesus.
It works.
I feel like there should be a cooldown on the extendo fist, you know?
Just slightly, yeah. Come on.
There's just something about...
They got really fucking jank boxes. It is very funny.
Oh, fucking development. Oh, yeah, suck shit. Oh. Alright, that one.
Yeah, fucking
Bold
jump.
to be going for that one. Ooh!
Look. All right, sir.
So do you know why I pulled you over? That's right. Clearly black under that helmet.
Oh.
All right, I wasn't expecting that. Can you jump?
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, come on.
Ah, look. There we go. All right.
Hey, fuck you. Bum punching.
My prostate. It's my special area. Secret location.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh, shit.
Excellent.
Well, I lost a lot of health early to the spinners and running into the flames.
That's my views on Vietnam. Also, I was stealing projectors. Lost a lot of health to those fucking spanners and their janky hurt boxes. Also, I kept driving right into fire. Pretty sure that comes up on the learner's permit. In like the parking lot when you go to get your fucking L's, they're like, okay, look, there's a big fire. And you just have to not drive into it.
100%.
That's just the whole test in North Queensland. Can you get out of the parking lot without driving into or trying to kiss the fire?
Right.
People still worship fire up there, man. Good. Beautiful part of their local culture.
Like, what is shaking it do? Nothing.
This isn't a shaky, this is a...
Look,
It's a tilty.
fuck your wheels.
I mean, this guy came prepared for a flat. You know? Normally he's one. I mean, if someone had 2 spare tires, I'd think that was a bit of overkill. I mean, unless you're like, I don't know, going bush bashing or fucking it's a wheel drive or some shit. You know the nuts thing? Fucking F1 cars have something that basically does that, and that blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, dude, they're nutty.
Like,
They're fucking
they can
engineering
store shit up and
things.
get a boost.
Yeah. Do that with most cars.
Can you punch him?
I'm pressing the button, dude.
He's holding the wheel! They didn't need to have that last bit in there, but they did, and this entire thing was so much better for it.
Yeah, but if you get hit by the first piece of debris, you get stun locked.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that's fun.
Fuck yeah.
What the fuck is that?
A fucking meat pie with Hitler's face on it.
Watched Jojo Rabbit the other night.
I haven't seen it. It's like,
I really enjoyed it. So like, Taika Waititi as Hitler is just
That's generally pretty funny.
Fucking hilarious. His brand of humor is just so perfect to me. I love it.
Well, it's like in the the film of What We Do in the Shadows. Like his he has a disarming awkwardness,
Yeah.
which can lend a strange humanity to even the most inhuman of vampires and monstrous of humans.
Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Like, I want to talk about it, but I can't because
I wish you'd stop shaking that ass.
I want you to watch it because it's fucking good.
I've got it. It's in the pile. I've let the fucking film and television pile stack up a bit high again. And instead of dealing with it, I've just been doing that thing where like I watch the Cybertron scenes from the Bumblebee movie over and over again. It's like, that's not healthy. Like, someone fucking kind of ages ago, but I was rewatching it again last night. Someone like rescored the opening with like the fucking original Transformers the movie like song.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's good. Like, it is just so fucking good. But I mean, like, the guy who directed Bumblebee was the guy who did Kubo and the Two Strings, and that was a solid film. So that was why I bothered to watch Bumblebee and didn't just put it onto the pile of things to hate watch by Bay. And I feel like somewhere in that process, he just asked, can I set 2 scenes on Cybertron? Or probably said, can I set half of it on Cybertron? They were like, no. And they argued him down to like a sum total of 4 minutes.
Oh.
And yeah, but man, he
Those
put
4
that
minutes?
4 minutes to work.
Yeah.
Like, and it's the opening. So in like the opening 15 seconds, it's like there's, fucking Ratchet, Ironhide, Wheeljack, RC, like, and none of them say their fucking names. They're just recognizable designs.
Yeah.
And then there's fucking Shockwave and fucking Soundwave. And Soundwave says Ravage eject, and then he ejects Ravage, and that is such, for someone who loves Transformers and grew up on Transformers and who has turned into one of those people that buys a lot of Transformers toys, seeing an actual fucking Soundwave say Ravage eject and eject a Ravage was good enough to make me not wonder why there was a giant fucking tape deck on Cybertron. Like, don't even fucking care. I don't care.
That's their only data store.
Yeah,
It's just actually old cassettes.
Ravage has the whole of Cybertron's fucking hard drive backed up on him.
He's got a lot of porn.
Ravage eject. Why did he have to even push a button? That's just insane. That's like me saying how to push a button on me to pee. Or to nut. Like, imagine if you had to ejaculate, and then in order to do that, you had to like tap one of your nipples.
No!
Children eject.
Come on!
I mean, it'd make fucking family planning a lot easier. Actually, I've invented a new thing. That's how it should work. There should be a little mechanical thing. We could have it installed. You go to the doctor, they put a little door in that stops the actual cum from getting out. Like, not the fluid that it mixes with, the boys. And then that's just hooked up to a nipple button. And, you can feel it. It's not just the nipple. There's like a button under it. A bit like how you can feel the little nubbiny button under the fucking, the actual plastic thing you touch on a controller. Yeah, like that. And then that's just, provided you don't fucking do that, then you're just good to go. That's a lot of problems solved. We solve a lot of fucking issues if we cut down the population. And we do that with my nipple nut system. I'm gonna kickstart this. I'm the genius that Elon Musk wishes he was.
Wasn't ready for nipple.
Nobody's ready for nipple nut. That's why it's the billion-dollar idea of the 21st century.
Patent
Don't
pending.
laugh at me. I'm a genius.
Gotta say patent pending after everything now, though.
Shit.
All right, nipple nut, patent pending. There you go. We're good.
Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know